Hello. Good morning. How's it going? Hi, Nikki.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I was waiting for our song. Sorry. I didn't know you were on.
Well, we're having some technical stuff, so I didn't want to kill the bandwidth right off the bat. So good morning, fam. We are the Ponch and Nikki show. I am just like you, and creature of habit. So here we go. Better?
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you foul, you're bullying, they can trend me. You give a gunny like these fitness trying to face me. Just be your ex, I need the ass tasty. I wait with screaming, shaky girl, our body's fancy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
All right, there we go. Official. July 7th, 2025. We are the Ponch and Nikki show. And we're on, you found us on YouTube or Facebook or on X. And then if you're listening not live, we're on all those things as well. And then Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music. Nikki Vivas, hi. Did you survive?
I'm here barely.
You're here barely.
We really got to go back to the table on this whole Monday deal. Got to go back.
I do believe our conversation was, and from my end, hey, it's our company. Let's take Mondays off.
Yeah. I know.
We got to disrupt.
Me wanting to, work and be somewhat consistent.
I think no.
How dare you, Nikki?
I think it came from a place of anger. We have to disrupt. And I was like, we make the hours, right? Just throwing at it.
I'm going to take this thing off really quick.
Your mic isn't working. That mic isn't working anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I think it's acting up.
It's not working at all. You're talking through your computer.
What?
Go ahead and tap your mic. Just tap it. You got it. No.
What?
Nothing. That's all right though.
What is going on? Why is nothing working?
It's all right, man. It's Monday. It's all good.
Oh God.
Do you want a motivational message?
Please.
Here. I think you need a motivational message. Here we go.
Not useless, mijo. You make a great example of what not to do. Pendejo.
Well, there you go. Good morning.
Great.
You're not useless. See?
Fine.
See?
It's all fine.
This show, obviously, it's the most cliche thing in the world to say the show is nothing without you watching and listening. That is 100% right. So in so many different ways, thank you. Also, thank you for the content. We can't see everything and hear everything, obviously. So when you send it to us at Ponch and Nikki at our different socials, we try to catch it as quick as possible, but we do get to it. So a big thank you to Chris with a K, always tossing content our way. We do appreciate that. And she pulled this just for you as right before the 4th of July, we popped out. And one of your favorite things is Back It Up, Terry. Back It Up, Terry.
Yeah. Love Back It Up, Terry.
Chris sent us a thing. I didn't even know that you should go to this next year. It's a Back It Up, Terry parade.
Oh, he has his own parade? Rightfully deserved. He deserves that shit. Good for you, Terry.
The Back It Up, Terry tour.
I love that.
I love that so much. Hey, one of my big catchphrases is closed mouth, don't get fed, right?
Sure.
Closed mouth, don't get fed. We even made a song to advertise on the Ponch and Nikki show. We're officially now taking ad partners, and we made this little song.
If your business is in a rut and you feel out of luck, get on the Ponch and Nikki show. If you need pizza in your place and need to get in the race, get on the Ponch and Nikki show. If you wanna make it rain, our show is insane. Get on the Ponch and Nikki show. You are open
So if you build it, they will come. If you build
There
it,
it
they will
is.
come. So we are looking forward to partnering with all of you like us that have been thrown away by the mass media and charging ridiculous prices and being buried while you're paying an arm and a leg. So not here on this show. You guys, I want to welcome our brand new sponsor. They're going to be hosting a thing every day called Ponch's TikTok Gems. And thank you to, there we go, Kennedy's Custom Jewelers, KennedyJewelers.com. Look at those fine folks.
Oh, shout out to Trisha Kennedy. So I
Yeah.
went to school with Trisha. Kennedy's is right there on the corner of 7 Highway and 40
What?
in Blue Springs. Yes, they've been around. I mean, local family jewelry store. They've been around for a long, long time. I actually took my mom's ring there, gosh, years and years ago. This was probably, oh geez, I don't know, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I took it in there to get resized and fixed. Go check them out.
All right,
They're
here's the
good
deal.
people.
We get it all the time from you guys. It's like, how can we help? Since you guys got fired, you're doing a brand new thing. How can we help? Well, obviously the share like thing, but go in and talk to the guys at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers and just say, hey, I watched this on the Ponch and Nikki show. I heard about it. Just go in there and browse. I'm not telling you to go and buy anything. That's up to the folks at Kennedy's. And from what you're telling me, and you going to school and still having a relationship, they're dope as hell. So not up to me to sell it, but go in there and just say, I heard it from the Ponch and Nikki show, and check it out. They'll take good care of you. Pretty excited.
Anybody who reaches out and says, hey, how can I help? How can I be a part of this? That and we haven't, we're friends. We talk, from time to time, but I don't see her or talk to her on the daily at all.
Yeah.
And she's like, how can we help? I'm like, what a good human being. Like, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That's amazing. So big thank you to Kennedy's Custom Jewelers as they sponsor Ponch's TikTok gem of the day. And we'll do that before we get into spilling the tea. These videos, I think, irritate a lot of people. It's from that TikTok account. There, I ruined it. To where he takes really popular songs and
Yes.
jacks them up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is probably old. I don't know. It seemed new on his page, but I saw it and I was like, damn it.
I'm like a bird. I'm like a bird.
Oh, there you go.
That was me this weekend screaming.
There you go. Ponch's TikTok gem brought to you by Kennedy's Custom Jewelers, Kennedy'sJewelers.com, and check out their selection. All right, fam. You want to get into some spilling the tea?
Let's get in.
Let's do it.
Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Viva's is showing receipts. Spill the tea. Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Spilling the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spy with the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spot, okay?
By Andra Sanchez tuning in from Sydney, Australia, y'all. What?
Hey.
And
How are we in both?
I don't know. Shapeshifter, time traveler,
Teaching your tricks. That's all.
multiverse person.
I'd
Anyway,
love to be in two places at the same time. All right,
Yeah,
spilling the tea. Let's jump in. Kelly Clarkson pulled an Adele on us, guys. What the hell happened here? So she postponed the kickoff to her studio sessions residency in Vegas.
yeah, you were super excited about this.
Oh yeah, I'm still really excited about the whole thing, but I'm just kind of baffled here because she did this just hours before doors were set to open. So people had already traveled in, people were already there, all of the things. She's saying that the prep and rehearsals, she's been going so hard that it took a toll on her voice, and she wants the show to be perfect and give the fans what they deserve. So she postponed it.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I don't understand. Earlier in the day, she posted a picture on her Instagram of her rehearsing, and the caption was "tonight." Don't you think you would know if your voice and everything had taken a toll on it? Don't you think you would know?
The answer is yes. The answer is yes to all of that. And that is,
This makes me disappointed in her.
well, we don't know what happened behind the scenes. That is an industry to where other things have gone on. Yeah, it could be true, but other things behind the scenes are going on. And it's like, I don't have a voice. So there's no, when you say, I don't have a voice, show is over. Who knows? Look, my dealings with Kelly Clarkson, she's the utmost intelligent and respectful person I've met in Hollywood, period. And it tells me that something else happened, something behind the scenes that we're not privy to. Maybe it's with the production, maybe it's with the promoter. Could be personal. But I feel like if it was personal, she'd come on and say, hey, y'all, my kids, blah, 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 and pop on. So I don't know. The problem with doing a residency, like you said, hotel rooms, lights for folks. It's different if you're in Kansas City or St. Louis and, postponing a show. Maybe you're out dinner and a sitter. But this is a different
deal. A whole trip.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
She still looks great though. Damn.
Oh, she looks great. I mean, she's been rehearsing and working her ass off on this show. And I do think that, studio sessions, which is the name, I think it's going to be unique. She wants it to be more of a intimate experience, more, not just a concert. She wants to really, get you behind the scenes, get you to see how she creates music, how, a day in the life. So maybe her mental wasn't there. I don't know, but man, I'd be pissed. I'm just going to be honest.
Or because it is such an intimate thing and because there's not a bunch of backing production, maybe she wasn't happy with what was going on in rehearsal and was just like, we're not going to do this. We're not. Because if she came in and did a shitty show, probably people will remember that a lot more than her postponing. I don't know. I'm making all kinds of excuses for her. It's because I love her, so it's fine.
Right. You want to think the best. You want to think the real reason.
If she was a dick, I'd just be like, yeah, she sucks. But it's just not true.
Oh, all right. And now on to Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So concern for Bieber continues. Fans are reaching out to him through Instagram, making posts. He's been in the headlines lately, and not for good reasons.
Yeah, here he is last week. But you were impressed with his booze dancing, which, by the way, he's recovering, which isn't.
Yeah, last week he was rocking snorkeling gear and living his best life, which, hey, I mean, do your thing.
Do your thing. Yeah.
But now, pictures from the weekend, he is in detox.
Yeah.
So the alcohol sweats, the drug sweats. He's maybe this is a good sign. Maybe he's like, okay, I had my fun, did a little too much. I'm gonna detox.
I don't think it was fun at all for him. Not at all. I think at that point he has what we call
fun.
What's that?
The snorkeling gear looked fun.
Until it's not. Just until it's not. Look, he had no fun in that whatsoever. I'm telling you right now. In the program, we call it the F-its. And that's when you're in dangerous, where you're just like, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about anybody else. I don't care about anything. Everything is too much. And then you relapse. And look, I'm at risk for that every single day. Honestly, that could happen every single day. Thank God it has not. But I am at risk just like any other alcoholic or addict out there. So he did not have fun. It may look like, look at me. But the harsh reality is there's a lot of guilt that goes along with that action. And again, I have nothing but empathy for Mr. Bieber, especially with what's going on with Diddy, how Diddy just pretty much skated last week. And Justin's name has been in the news cycle for the last almost a year. Right. So I wish him the best. Give him some space, guys, and let him heal. a little bit, please.
How
Pretty
do,
please.
I mean, how do you honestly heal from all the stuff he's been through? Like, yes, there's therapy, but at some point it's like, you know, I don't know. That's that's a burden that I don't have to carry, and
Terrible things do happen, and it's like
of
you have
course.
to make a choice to where it's like, am I going to let this rule my life, or am I going to go on? And easier said than done, obviously.
Mhm.
But when you're when you're in it, you don't care. You don't care
Yeah,
about it. Really, honestly, you saw me that last day. I didn't care about anything.
I remember. Yeah. How about some better news? Something lighter.
Tease.
Ozzy Osbourne played his final show on Saturday. He was over there across the pond, and I thought this was sweet. Backstage, as you know, Sharon's there, Kelly, his whole family, everyone's there. Kelly, a special moment. Her longtime partner, I think he's with Slipknot. He's a member of Slipknot. Proposed to her backstage
Aw,
in front of her dad and everyone.
nice.
Isn't that sweet?
It is.
I think that's cute. Yeah, Sid Wilson. Slipknot was that band that terrified me growing up. Oh my god, the way they dressed, their costumes and those masks. Oh, they just screamed in the microphone.
But Corey Taylor from Slipknot is such a sweetheart, though.
I've heard. Oh, I've
We
heard.
worked, we worked with him when I worked at Strange Music with Tech Nine. In fact,
Yeah.
he was on a couple of their albums, I believe.
He's worked with Strange a lot.
Tons of times, and it's funny too because he's such
Oh.
a sweetheart, but then he gets doing his thing. He's like, oh,
Yeah, that's if you asked me, what music do you not mesh with, Nikki? It's that. That screaming rock, whatever you want to call it, metal. Oh no. I have no idea what's going on. I can't hear anything, and they terrify me.
as a young male, let me tell you the psychology of me. Here's the a young male. My first I believe I don't know how old I was. I was a teenager. Jane's Addiction was my first show, and then I went to a bunch of different ones, like you'd mentioned, Ozfest. I was
Mhm.
big in that. Alice in Chains. Got a little bit heavier thanks to my old roommate. Shout out Jim in Oklahoma. Took me to a Pantera show. Rest
Mm.
in peace, Dimebag Daryl.
Dimebag Daryl.
Somebody got on stage. Somebody killed him. But no, you remember Dimebag?
No, I have no idea who that is. I
Oh,
thought it was somebody selling a dime bag. Never mind.
No.
I don't remember this.
All right. Well, anyway, rest in peace, Dimebag Daryl. Anyway, the psychology of Little Ponch was, I love this music. There are no women at this show. Like the
I have
Pantera.
to find something else to like because I
Like
need women around.
I went to it was a small club too. It was only like 500 people. Pantera, metalheads will know that Sepultura, Testament was there. I mean, this is really hard driving music, and it's hard to play, and it's great. But there are no women there whatsoever.
Wow.
You know, I was literally running around with no shirt on at 15 at a Pantera, and I'm like, it's like, where are the chicks, man? There's none. They're all scared. They're at home.
None.
They were at NSYNC.
Exactly.
And then I got into pop radio. So there you
Oh,
go. That's why.
God.
There's the why. That's my origin story.
And there was some guy too. God, what was his name? A guy that I dated in middle school. Loved this band or this guy. He wore like a bucket on his head and played the guitar. Like nobody ever saw his face.
Buckethead.
Something like, and I was like, what? It's all terrifying. Too much.
It's not your thing. You like the sweetness.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, but congratulations to Kelly Osbourne. The ring, beautiful, of course. Everybody was super happy for her. They've been together for a while. So wedding bells, time to plan a wedding.
Aw, congrats.
Mhm.
And she's a sweetie too. I got to meet her and Jack and Sharon. Sharon! My issue with that family, quite honestly, and maybe it's because keeping him busy keeps him alive, but they need to pull Ozzy off tour, fam. I don't care if it's the Black Sabbath reunion. I don't care. Just, fam, let him be.
Facts.
And I know I'm going back on what I said, but I don't know how old Ozzy is, but go ahead and let him do drugs and drink again. He's closed, man. I feel like you get a golden zone. I feel like you get a pass
Yeah.
at that point to where
Rock on out.
just kind of just put him in bubble wrap so he didn't fall down and hurt himself. I don't know. It's just my thought.
I get it. That's it for spilling the tea.
Spilling the tea. All right. Well, there you go. That's not it for our big spot. Look at our show. Look, we're celebrating our 21st show today. We're legal.
21.
21
Wow.
shows, right? And look at that. We have 2 big sponsors, including our friends Mando. Make sure you go to shopmando.com. Put in the code word Ponch, Ponch, for 20% off. Look, I have been using Mando the entire 4th of July weekend. I've been spraying things that I dare not mention on this podcast, my junk. And it smells great. It really, really does. Even if you like just hopped out of the shower, it's like hit that body spray. And you were right. Jonas, your boyfriend, was right about the body wash. It came in a smaller kind of thing. And I was like, man, I barrel through body wash pretty quick, but you just need a dab and that foams up real nice. Like you said, the lather is great.
Yeah.
So go to shopmando.com and put in Ponch, 20% off. And that's how you can help the Ponch and Nikki show. Did you do anything? I didn't really see you on social media this weekend. You do like 4th of July barbecue, or what'd you do? Anything fun?
We, 4th of July had a little get together over here. Cooked some food, had a little pool time. Nothing too crazy. I mean, the fireworks are still going on. Still. So it's
really,
oh my God. That last night they went on. I mean, it was after 11 o'clock. And they sound like they're in my backyard. I mean, I really had to go outside on my deck and look because it sounded like it was happening right in my backyard. It's just so loud.
And we had over on the Kansas side, 4th of July, bam, as soon as the sun went down, hippity pop, 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 pop. And look, this is a neighborhood I'm not used to. This is the neighborhood that I live in now is nothing like the neighborhood that I grew up in. How about that? Right?
Okay.
So I'm standing on my porch on Friday night on 4th of July, and I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, all right, how is the debauchery going to unfold? About 9 o'clock rolls around. Everybody's like looking up at the sky. And then there's a couple of kids that are like running out, and legit, fam, you would laugh at this. They're running out and they lit snakes. And then they ran to the porch.
That's
and look, these kids are like 13. And I know they're being safe, but at the same time, I'm sitting here going,
when you were 13, you were having Roman candle fights.
Well, not only Roman candle. Well, yeah, Roman 13. I was 30. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
It took me a long time to get out of that. So anyway,
yeah,
I hope
4th of July was pretty chill. It wasn't anything crazy. I was in bed early that night. I did venture out. Was that Thursday? Yeah, it would have been Thursday. I ventured to the West Bottoms and finally tried Chef Jay's barbecue inside the Beast.
Come on, fam. Yeah, you're lucky you got there. It sells out every day.
Let me tell you what.
Go ahead.
I understand the hype. I get it. So my girlfriend Cassie, she works there on the weekends.
Ooh!
Yeah. And so Cass was off and I was like, hey,
ding, 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 ding.
Can we go get some barbecue? I really want to try it. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, let's go. We got the whole big platter that had everything on it. I mean, all the meats, all the sides, the pudding. I mean, dude, that brisket is stupid. And that broccoli crunch salad, like I never thought I'd be like, oh, I love a broccoli salad, but that fire.
Bam, it's all fire. I got turned on again once again. Shout to Strange Music. I got turned on to. You got to go early. I mean, I'd camp, and now we
got there before they even opened, and there was already a line.
Huge line. It reminds me of the old days, and maybe they're still like this because there's one out here, like Oklahoma Joe's back when it was Oklahoma Joe's. That line, you'd have to get there like 10:30 in the morning for the 11 o'clock open. So Cassie
Yeah.
worked there, huh? All right, we have an in.
Cassie's there on the weekends, and they just, I mean, good people, just down to earth, good folk. I like it. I really do. There's so many great barbecue spots in Kansas City, so just adding that one, to the list. I knew it was good. It was at the, they have a spot at the K, so I had tried a little bit at a Royals game, but obviously a Royals game barbecue experience versus at their spot is different.
Fam, there are so many good not good, but great barbecue spots,
Mhm.
understated. And it's one of those things where I think as Midwesterners and Kansas Cityans, we kind of cringed where it's like barbecue capital of the world. That's all and home of the Chiefs, which suck, and they hate us. And it's just like, okay, fine. But at this point, we have so much great barbecue. I went into a barbecue I'm not going to mention because we don't do that. I don't do that. I went in there and food was really good. Great. Heard a ton about it. Service, attitude was terrible. Never go back. We have that luxury of meat to where it's just like
a lot of options.
Cool, fam. Your barbecue is great, but you're not nice, and I'll never come back. So I'm just gonna go down the road and see my guy over at Jay's Barbecue off of 56 Highway in Olathe. They're always nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're always nice. Well, I'm glad you had a good. Did you shop at all? Did you see any ads or anything? Or are you just gearing up for Prime?
I did shop. I got out a little bit, and I got some new bed sheets.
Ooh,
$20 for king size bed sheets. That was a steal.
And where'd you get that, Timo?
No, I actually got them at Kohl's. Yeah, and
when Kohl's hits, they hit. Sometimes they don't, but when they hit, they hit. I wish I would not get in the trap of that and Old Navy and all those other places to where it's like, here's some free money for shopping with us. We appreciate it, but you have to come back in 2 weeks.
Right. So I did that, did a little shopping. We had Kelly's baby shower over the weekend. My friend Kelly and Isaiah, they're expecting a baby boy in any minute now. Baby shower was yesterday. Beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, hey, yeah, Jody, I'm doing the squirrel thing. 3 Pigs Barbecue in Independence. Yeah, absolutely. It's a gigantic trailer and it goes around places.
You should take advantage. You remember, when we were on the radio and we would say, hey, business, come down to Mission, Kansas or wherever and bring us some barbecue. Bam, I have a feeling that 3 Pigs Barbecue is like less than 20 minutes from your house.
It is. It's on Noland Road.
So that's where you say, hey, can folks bring food to my studio / house?
Sure. I need a break from barbecue. I've had barbecue the last 3 days.
Ooh.
I've had so much barbecue. I have the meat sweats. That and ice cream. Like I gotta chill out. I've packed on 10 pounds in a day. I'm not kidding.
That was a holiday weekend. I fasted all day yesterday. I didn't eat. I ate so much on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I ate so much. And when I say hang on, when I say fast, here's my definition of fast. All my supplements. I worked out yesterday. I drank, I think, like 3 big 44 cups of water. I mean, I'm pounding water, pounding, just flushing out all the crap that I ate. I think I ordered like a Little Caesars pizza for the first time ever in like 20 years. And it was, bam, their desserts hit. Not even, just order the desserts at Little Caesars. Anyway, my definition of fasting yesterday was that, and then ending the night with door dashing a Sonic Blast. Because I was like, well, I've had really no calories today, so I deserve this. It's fine. So that was my dinner. It was a Sonic Blast.
We both had ice cream for dinner last night.
And then I'm like looking around, and there's nobody to tell me that's wrong. And it's like, okay.
Exactly. We can do that because we're adults.
That's right.
Let me ask you this, because I'm curious about fasting. When you fast, do you get great clarity? Do you get mental clarity where you feel like you are just...
Yes.
Okay, so that's a real thing.
You've known me for a long time, and you've always given me shit, and a lot of other people do, nutritionists even, some, not all. Mm-hmm. But I never, ever eat before a show. Ever, ever, ever. Don't ever eat before a show. Because that, I don't know, it's the blood sugar or whatever it releases, but I get tired. I get real sleepy, real lethargic. I don't care if it's even like a little bit of food. I just get just kind of relaxed. I like being, but yeah, you get that clarity. And I've seen people where they do that like legit fast, where it's like days, like days and
And
days.
people say it's the ultimate reset. People
Yeah.
swear by doing these 72-hour fasts. I don't think I could do 72 hours.
I'll do it with you if you do it, if you stay honest.
Dude, I haven't even done 24. I need to
Something to work up to. I'm just saying, let's do a 3-day fast. Let's not do it on the weekend. Let's start it like not today, but let's start it on a Monday.
Mhm.
So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that way,
Let's do a 24-hour.
come on.
I gotta start out small. I need to like set myself up for success. Because I'm
Well,
telling you, if I do 72, I'm gonna immediately fail. I already know.
Well, just don't fail.
Easier said than done. Like
Okay.
I know me. I'm gonna want a snack. I like snacks.
48. Meet me in the middle.
24. I've never done one before. Let me get one solid day under my belt first.
You've had to have like a doctor's appointment to where you had to cut food off for like,
Yeah, before
12.
10 p.m. And then I
okay,
sleep. And then my doctor's appointment's at like 9 a.m. So that's not that long.
12. That's half.
Well, okay, well, then I got to go another 12. That's a long time.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try 24. You want to try that next Monday?
Possibly. Possibly.
See that next Monday. Well, anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap because we are having little technical things with your mic though.
What is going on with my mic?
It's not connected. You're talking through your computer, and I don't know what happened over there this weekend.
Well,
People
no,
in there.
I literally have not used it since Thursday, so this is weird.
That's very bizarre.
Somebody was playing with it.
Very bizarre. Well, I'm sorry you're not on for barbecue or anything like that. You've worn yourself out because I found this place and it's looked really, and it has to do with 4th of July. Honestly, it was just the setup. We didn't get to it, but it's like some folks are just doing way too much to do their like 4th of July ads. And you see all the Amazon Prime ads and everyone like the counter Amazon ads. Have you seen those? Like it's Target days or it's
Oh yeah, that's what they do to compete. They always do.
Walmart days or it's days. And
Well, yeah,
honestly,
think how much business Amazon's getting.
yeah, Amazon is just like, oh, I feel like it's Amazon Day every day. And then they bamboozle me with $150 coupon for opening a business. So I have like a personal account and a business account on Amazon. And they pop me with like $150 coupon for joining the business and it didn't cost anything.
What?
Yeah.
I want to get a discount on Amazon.
I don't know if that's still going, but I had to start a brand new. Well, I can use my old account, but that new business account, I put it on there and I got a crazy ass discount. And it takes you to a different place on Amazon where it's like a lot of office supplies and
neat.
So there you go.
Well, I'll need to look and get some things in my cart. I always feel like they're playing a game with me.
What do you mean?
Well, because you got to watch your stuff ahead of time. Because is it really that good of a deal? You know what I mean? Like, say you've got something in your cart for $49.99.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're like, oh, okay, I'll look back and see what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't really change it that much. They'll scratch it out, put a line through it, and say it was $59.99, but it was really $49.99, and now the sale price is $49.99. You see what the game they play?
No, you're right. No, you're totally.
You got to screenshot it. You got to get receipts, people.
Well, I have this first Microsoft laptop that I bought when we started this thing, a Lenovo, I think is what it's called, Lenovo.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't used the Microsoft operating system in a long time. I was a Mac guy forever. Still like it, but just somebody told me that this would be a lot easier for what we're doing here. So I got that. So Microsoft will pop it when I'm on Amazon and I'm like looking at a thing. Let's just say a flat screen TV. So I'm looking for a 70-inch flat screen TV and Amazon will have it for like $600. I'll have a little window that will automatically just pop down, a drop down from Microsoft going, good price. you are saving 7% in comparison to everything else out there. Or this item is too high. You can find it on Wayfair, Temu, whatever for this price. So I don't know what that thing is called. Maybe it's just the Microsoft thing. I don't know. If I lose this laptop, fam, I'm screwed. Seriously, my whole life is on this damn thing.
It's all in the cloud.
Hmm?
Hopefully it's all on the cloud.
I don't know. Hopefully I'm in a cloud.
Me too.
Hopefully I'm in a cloud. All right, we're going to get for today, but tomorrow we're back with some Ponch and Nikki's group therapy. We didn't get to that today. We have a guy that does not know what to do. He's a brand new like stepdad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a pretty, we'll call it easier being a stepdad, because you know what? It was like half and half custody, had the weekends kind of thing. Mm. Well, I guess the baby's dad got a new job. So the 12-year-old is like hanging with this new stepdad because he works from home. So he's just trying to fit. He doesn't know what to do with a 12-year-old.
Oh, okay.
He has no idea what to do with a 12-year-old to occupy them for the summertime. So
throw him in the pool. Easy.
Throw him in the pool. That's it.
No, I'm kidding.
Take him.
We'll deep dive into it tomorrow.
We'll get into that also at some point this week. I do want to get into this. Have you ever heard of reverse daddy issues?
No, but I'm curious.
All right, we'll play a little bit before we get out of here. You want to hear?
A video talking about reverse daddy issues, and it was so true. You want to know the hardest part of having a really good dad? You grow up thinking that it's going to be easy to find a good man in this world, and you grow up and you have the rudest awakening of all time. My dad would pick up and drive across the country right now if I asked him to. If I told him I needed him to come, he would do it. He would go to war for me. And yet, here I am. I have yet to date a man who actually likes me. Oh, they like the idea of me. They like the pictures of me. They don't actually like me.
Reverse daddy issues. So
wow. Okay.
We'll get into that, and hit us if you're, if that's something that's affecting you, because it was new to me when I heard it. I was just like, reverse daddy issues. What's going on?
That's interesting.
But before we get out of here, big thank you and congratulations to our brand new partner and friend, Kennedy's Custom Jewelers.
Yes.
Kennedy's Custom Jewelers.
Right there in Blue Springs, right there on the corner of 40 and 7. Pop in, say hi to Trisha. Tell her I said hi. I need to pop in there and go chit chat with her and thank her.
Will you get it started for me? I would like to make a Ponch and Nikki grill. If they could get that done. No?
I think we're past that.
Okay. Nice bracelet.
Yeah. Bracelet, necklace. Maybe you want a ring, a pinky ring.
Pinky ring.
Look, pinky rings are still the ultimate sign of
douche.
Oh. No, how dare you? My grandpa had the coolest pinky ring.
Look, your grandpa and people that are in the same ilk as your grandpa, geez, cool as shit. We're talking about Larry at the club. That's like, stop, douche.
You could pull one off.
No, I barely pulled off earrings at this point, and I still have a problem with it. I took them out. So anyway, go see our friends at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers right there on the corner of 40 and 7 Highway in Blue Springs. So thank you guys for popping on with us. We do appreciate you. All right, fam, we're going to get your technical stuff figured out today.
Yeah. Got to figure this out.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this stuff.
It's been a while since we've had this.
We are having some technical difficulties.
This internet service that Nikki has doesn't want to work today.
We are having some technical difficulties. Maybe it's the government.
Right.
We are having some technical difficulties.
I think the man is trying to shut us down.
Right. It's the man trying to shut us down.
Always the man.
Always the man. All right. You guys take care of you. We are back tomorrow at 7 a.m. So thank you very, very much. All right, world. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
This is a hot mess. Don't dumpster fire.
I gave you 3.
It's a triple hot mess dumpster fire.
That's right.
That means it's rolling down the hill, flames just blazing.
All of us are in it going,
And all of us.
people that aren't like us, that aren't mentally challenged, are like, what's the big deal?
Does this show have integrity?
I was going to say, did
Come
you use
on.
integrity in this show in the same sentence? Are you new?
Hate to burst your bubble. Pretty high maintenance.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Thriving.
Jacked up as usual.
I got to question you and your nasty ass.
Unnecessary! Nikki, it's on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
I'd
go.
stab somebody.
Well, I'm going to say this. We're not doing that, and suck it. How about that?
Yep. I can't work in conditions like this. I can't. I'm trying to be professional and I've got wieners everywhere. I just can't.
Look, you nasty. I'm just telling you right now, you're nasty.
Ponch and Nikki Show. Ponch and Nikki Show. Ponch and Nikki Show. Ponch and Nikki Show.